Hi, everybody. This is Monica from Huckleberry Mountain Botanical School of Herbalism, and I'm here with
Lindy,
my daughter. She's going to get us set up on the prepared homestead. In the meantime, I'll talk to you about what we're going to do today. Mint is a really super easy thing to grow in your garden, and it also is. Can you guys hear me? Can people hear me?
I'm just going to double check.
Okay, because we're trying a new microphone, hoping
yes
that the volume will be okay. Okay. So mint is a great carminative, meaning that it really helps calm the stomach. And this includes whether you've eaten something irritating, whether you're struggling with IBS or cramping in the stomach or excessive gas or anything like that, any kind of stomach irritation. It's really, really helpful for that. It's also great externally for putting on sore muscles or anything like that. It kind of eases pain. It can also help with headache. And peppermint is something that energizes the brain. It, especially it's stimulating, so it's nice, especially with essential oils, or making it into a steam, where you can breathe it in. It can help kind of loosen up phlegm and clear out your nose and your chest and all of that. It's a great all-around herb. As far as growing, it'll grow anywhere. The easiest way to start mint in your garden, if you don't have it there, is to find somebody who does. They inevitably want to get rid of some and pick some out of there, get the roots and just put the roots in the ground. I heard a story one time of someone who tried to get rid of, it was either lemon, I think it was mint. They tried to get rid of mint. They put it in their compost, which is right next to their neighbor's house. Nice neighbor. But the mint grew and actually started a patch over in the neighbor's yard, because mint, regardless of whether I have to put my leg up, sorry, yank it out of the ground or not, it's going to keep growing. So if you don't want it to take over an area, you have to keep up on it. Or the other option, grow it in a container or in a spot that you can just like put deep borders down on the ground, because it grows. My other suggestion with mint is, if you don't want a strange like cross of mint and lemon balm and other kinds of mint, don't grow them all together in the same area. I did, and so we have some interesting mints out there right now.
Yeah, got a mix between lemon balm and mint, so it's minty with some lemon flavor, which is good.
Yeah,
but
kind of cool. Okay, so the two things that we're going to make today, I'm going to share what we really like to do with our mint leaves after dinner. When you're craving that little sweet and you don't want to just pig out on like bonbons or something, this is a really super easy thing to do, and you can keep it in a jar once it's completely dried. Keep it in a jar and just seal it up. It's also nice if you're having stomach issues. And it's very, very calming, but it gives you that little sweetness as well. So it's not just the pungency and the aromatics of the mint, which can have a bite. We like to use our chocolate mint. And yes, it does, to me, taste like a peppermint patty. It really does. It's got the distinct chocolate and the distinct mint. And we like to make these into our little candied things. They do have, these leaves aren't as big as some of the mint leaves that you'll find, but I think they're really nice, and they have this nice shape. And you can use these on cupcakes or cakes, or put them on ice cream to fancy things up, whatever you want to do with them. So really super, super simple. Can you get a spoon, please, for the sugar? The first thing you're going to do, and some recipes will say use tweezers. We don't use tweezers. We just put our hand in. You want to have egg whites, but you want them frothy. Okay, so we frothed these egg whites, and you're just going to dip it in there and make sure both sides are coated. And then hold it over the sugar. Just so you know, I did put these through a little processor, this sugar, so that it was nice and fine. And now it's completely coated, and I'm gonna leave it right here on the parchment paper. Oh, you can't see the parchment paper, but there's parchment paper right there.
Yeah.
I have, basically, I have a cookie, what is that called?
A cooling
rack, and I just put parchment paper on it. You can put it on a dehydrator rack instead if you want, and put it in the dehydrator. You don't have to just let it sit out on the counter, but I don't mind it taking a little bit of time, and our house is so warm right now, there's no reason why I need to have the dehydrator going. It does perfectly fine on the counter, and it'll dry completely in about 24 hours. But just check it. It should be nice and crispy. And what's really awesome about this, it's almost melt in your mouth. Yes. This is not like hard, you know, you're not gnawing through the leaf or, you know, trying to wrestle with the leaf. It just kind of melts. It just melts. It's awesome. We love it. It's a really delicious treat. And like I said, it's wonderful after meals, but it really anytime. I mean, it's a nice little snack. And if you add it onto ice cream, you could have like some chocolate ice cream, make some homemade chocolate ice cream, and you can either put some of these mint leaves kind of in it, kind of mix it in, or just serve it on top. And that would be like this chocolate mint deliciousness is what that would be. Okay, and the second recipe I want to share with you, since watermelon is coming into season, I know it's not yet, but it's available in the stores right now. If you're a seasonal eater, wait till the middle of the summer. But this is a watermelon mint cooler. And, you know, you can put wine in it if you want to, but I'm not putting wine in it. It's about, I would say 2 cups of watermelon. And then I'm putting in leaves from a couple of sprigs of mint. And this is regular peppermint. This is not the chocolate mint that I use for the dessert stuff. Now with this, I do want to add some liquid, and I'm actually going to add some coconut water. But if you like coconut milk or you want to make it a little more creamy, do that. If you want to put if you want to put wine in it or blend this and then make it into a mixed beverage, you could totally do that. I mean, there's a lot of flexibility here. So I'm just going to add enough so that it doesn't get stuck. And then I'm actually going to turn off the microphone just briefly when I blend, because you don't want to be hearing this loud blending. So and then hopefully this is mixed up all the way. Now, the other thing that I would add to this is some ice, and that would make it like a slushie. You could totally add ice in here if you like it like that. I still have a chunk of watermelon. I totally do think it would be great if I added some ice in here and made it more of that slushy cooler. Mm-hmm. However, this would also be a really neat thing, especially if you did it with like almond milk or coconut milk, to make into a, what do you call those things? Popsicle, a popsicle for the kids. You know, in the hot summer, you just hand it to them. You got watermelon and mint and maybe a little bit of almond milk or coconut milk. And it just brings in that, you know, refreshing, cool, hi Mark, thing for the children, and it makes it really easy, you know, even to get some mint in for them. So Lindy's over here finishing up our little treats. We absolutely love these treats, and as a matter of fact, when we were down to our last couple over winter, it was a sad day. We were looking at our little jar, just like, oh, we're down. We only have 2 left. And I was like, here we go. So we're going to make more this year. So if you make either one of these things, let us know how it turned out. And I highly suggest you make these candied mints, because the mint leaves, they are so delicious and they're impressive. I tell you guys this all the time. When you have guests over, you can do things that are so simple and pull in some of the things from your garden and from out in wildcrafting and really look like you're a great cook or chef or whatever. It just makes it look really fancy and special for the people that you have over in your life. And it brings herbs not only into your life, but into the lives of your friends and family who visit you, which is something that we all should want to do. Increase the use of herbs and all of that. So please, if you don't follow me on Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals, go over there and like my page and post something on there. Say hello to me. And I do get on here live Monday through Thursday at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, or actually now it's daylight time. So join me at 6:30, because I generally do around 10 minutes. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, but I like to chat and talk with people. So it'd be great if you could make it. All right, so until tomorrow, help enjoy.
Bye.